Hi, this is Dave Fagerstrom with this morning's OneRep Quick Take. Today we're going to talk about how OneRep is low risk for YMCAs and easy to work with. First, you maintain control throughout the process. OneRep works hand in hand with the CEO and the board of directors. We do not make decisions on behalf of the YMCA. Instead, we get permission to proceed for each step as we move forward from the Y. Some Ys give that authority to CEOs and others to an ad hoc committee and some to the entire board. Whatever the case, OneRep provides information based on our experience and then follows the direction of the Y's key leaders. OneRep is scalable. Since all Y capital projects are not the same, YMCAs are free to select our services that they want. OneRep understands that YMCA and YMCA capital projects are not one size fits all. And after a free initial consultation, potential client YMCAs can determine which services they want, and an appropriate contract will be created for just those project segments. OneRep is flexible. We prefer to join YMCAs in planning for capital projects from the very start. We feel strongly that this is where Ys will see the most value for our services. However, we're also very adept at helping YMCA capital projects that have gone sideways. And we're more than happy to jump in midstream to help Ying projects that are in distress at whatever stage. OneRep is available and accessible. Of course, we prefer to meet with client Ys face-to-face to initiate the project work, to do much of the early pre-construction work throughout the project on a monthly basis, or if a major problem arises. That said, since we're an information-based consulting company, we feel there can be real savings for Ys when we meet virtually. Once we're fully engaged and the process is established, many of our meetings can be done virtually, which will save your Y funds which can be used for the project itself. Between meetings, the CEO will have our direct cell phones to ask questions or to relay any issues. If we're not immediately available, we return calls by the end of the workday. OneRep can advocate. That visual attendance allows OneRep to attend board meetings, committee meetings, community meetings, Y member meetings, donor meetings, and all the rest as part of the project team and on behalf of your Y. If your Y wants OneRep's expertise to explain aspects of the project or to answer questions about the project on the fly, then we're happy to help you with that. And we do so appropriately, adjusting the message to fit the audience. We can also chat with the state, federal, and foundation staff to answer any questions that they might have also. OneRep provides amicable, Y-friendly contracts. Let's talk about the OneRep contract. We offer Ys very favorable terms. OneRep is paid on an as-needed hourly basis for work the Y approves in advance. OneRep doesn't have a minimum monthly stipend or any sort of get-started fee. We're a pay-as-you-go service. We bill on a monthly basis with net 30 terms, and all our contracts have no questions asked 30-day out clauses. We really try to make it easy for Ys to engage with us without any risk. And we expect the long haul. We understand that capital projects usually take years to complete, and between community fundraising, state, federal, and other grants, land development, and a host of other factors, Y projects are often delayed numerous times. We expect these situations. A Y can put OneRep services on hold during a project delay until the situation is rectified. We're in this with you all the way to the finish line. And we're easy to engage with. The first step to see if we're right for you is easy. Just reach out to OneRep for a free in-person meeting at your Y. We'd love to come to your Y, learn about your project, share our thoughts, and answer whatever questions you might have. If you'd like to learn more about OneRep, just check out the other videos on our website. Thanks for watching and have a great day.